Hello and welcome to A Missions Moment. I'm your host, Brian Mark Weller, and today we have a question. Are you a fisher of men or a keeper of the aquarium? Paul Harvey, the great radio commentator, once said to his audience and to Christians throughout the United States, we strayed from being fishers of men to being keepers of the aquarium. Unfortunately, his statement is truer today than it was when he spoke it many years ago. In light of this, it's truly time for Christians and Christian churches in the USA to make some big changes before it's too late. Did you know that on average, churches in the USA spend 85% of all donations they receive on salaries, building expenses, and supplies, and that only 5% of the donations go towards world missions? That's a very sad reality and one that doesn't seem to bother many believers, which makes this statistic even more disheartening. We must all ask ourselves, is this what Jesus meant for us to do when He commanded us to go into all the world and preach the gospel to every creature? That's in Mark 16:15. Most of the world lives outside of the United States. Only about 5% of the world's population lives here. Did you know that approximately 2.9 billion of the people who live outside of the USA have never even heard about Jesus Christ for the first time? And most of those people live in an area we call the 1040 window. It's between the 10th and the 40th parallel north of the equator. It includes North India, North Africa, and a large part of Asia. The question is, what are you and I going to do to help initiate some changes? It has to start with us. We can't just wait hoping someone else will step forward and make the necessary changes. We must do something now. Yes, we have to start today, and we have to put many other things on hold so that we can do the most important thing. And the most important thing is working toward the fulfillment of God's Great Commission, which was given by Jesus Christ when He said, "Go into all the world." We must go, send, or disobey. Don't wait for someone else to lead the way. Don't wait for the building program at your church to be completed. Don't wait until your car or house is paid off. Don't wait until your pastor and church leaders get a world vision. I hate to say it, but that may never happen. Are we supposed to let people die in their sins in other parts of the world without ever warning them by sending them the saving gospel of Jesus Christ? Of course not. God's commission always trumps the vision of a man or woman that does not line up with God's. Read the Word, not your church's vision statement, unless it lines up with God's vision statement, is lined out in His Word. There's no time to waste. Do something now. Do you know of a missionary working in the 1040 window? Step forward and offer to help. If you don't know of anyone, write me, and I'll get you connected with people that are living and dying to complete God's Great Commission in that part of the world. Do it now, or the cares of this life will come and distract you once again. By God's grace, power, and authority, we must go forward saying, "I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me." We can and we must. So get involved with the missions outreach of your local church. And if you don't have any, go to our website, messageministries.org, and we'll get you plugged in. I'm your host, Brian Mark Weller, and you've been listening to A Missions Moment.